69? Get that. I like it. Stick with that. What's your secret? Communication? Nice. Well, I'm actually getting married as well. I'm getting married next week. A week from today. Wow, look at that. To a woman. Surprise. I like to check all the boxes. Trans, lesbian, whatever the case is. I guess gay too. Yay. No, but we're getting married and, now that we're going to the next stage, the most fun part was actually moving in together and learning about each other's traits. You all know, right? The good things, the bad things. They're all great. But I learned something about myself, which I didn't realize. I'm an abusive sleeper. I'm going to therapy for it, but it's okay. And just like any other abusive relationship, you start slow. You don't bring it on right away. So I started slow in bed, we're sleeping. I hear her, oh, I'm like, what? She's like, you sneezed in my face. I'm like, oh shit, whoops, my bad. I roll over, laugh my ass off. She was laughing too, it was good, it was good. But then, a couple days later, it gets worse, right? It progresses, I start scratching with my nails, my fingernails, my toenails. Whatever, it's like a knife where I was asleep. But the biggest one was recently, we're asleep. And I started hearing, ah! I'm like, what? Shit, I'm jumping out of bed like there's a bug. She goes, you punched me in the nose. I was like, I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry. Then I rolled over, started laughing again. It's funny as hell, sorry. But as far as I know, we're still getting married. Got a week to go. Right? So, where are my ADD people? Really? Some of you are lying or you forgot what I was saying. So what's the mascot for the ADD community? I almost said trans community. Jesus. The ADD, there it is. Squirrel, always, because we all know the signs, right? We're all having a little conversation. We're talking about going to the store or something, and you're like, suddenly you're talking about some car that drove by. You're like, oh, look at that car. What? But always, people don't think about the squirrel, right? We're fitting the squirrel in the same process. Every time you're driving down the road, you're cruising, you're checking your phone. Like, oh shit, Twitter, look at that. Then all of a sudden, corner of your eye, see a squirrel run out. Ah! Car! You're like, oh shit, squirrel! But, then you do your little dance, right? The squirrel's like, ah! They run across the road, but they don't, because they turn back, and you're swerving, going back and forth. Every time the squirrel is doing this little thing, you see there's a group of squirrels nearby in a tree, just laughing. And then you have they're like, Betsy, look, Timmy is loose again, running across the street. It's just sad. Let's do it for the squirrels. So getting older sucks. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you have to diet now. You go to the doctor's board, they're like, better start dieting. I'm like, oh, no. And recently I found out my triglycerides are like super high. You don't know what triglycerides are. Good for you. Keep it that way.